Okay, so we've got a Mesa Boogie on the table today. Wanted to show you guys kind of an inside view of what our little cleaning kit actually does. And I've spent, I don't know, several years kind of piecing together all these particular parts to, come up with what I feel is the best jack cleaning solution out there for an all-in-one package that you can buy and take care of all your gear. This kit will work on pedals, it'll work on guitars, it'll work on mixers, it'll work on amps, anything with a 1/4-inch jack, it'll clean and keep in tip-top shape. So let's take an inside view. So our first brush is the coarse brush, which is kind of where we start. And this brush kind of takes off rust and like heavy tarnish and more difficult to remove things on the jack, right? So let's take a look at what it looks like once it's inserted inside your amp jack, and let's watch this up close. So you can see the brush rubbing across that contactor, and we want to kind of spin it as we go, right? And of course you would spray the brush down with the jack cleaner pretty liberally before inserting it. Make sure you have cleaner on the brush. I didn't do it for the sake of this video, just to keep things nice and neat and clean, but normally this brush would be wet with cleaner. And you're just kind of moving it around and scrubbing that contactor, which is the positive. And it's also at the same time, of course, cleaning the ground, which is the outer shell of the connector here. So it's cleaning two contacts at once. This is a standard guitar style input jack on the front of these Mesas. And then we can look over here and see what we call the cliff jack, which is a switching plastic jack. And we'll come watch and see how the brush cleans these as well. Let me adjust the light here. There we go, there we go. And when we put the brush in, we'll see the contacts actually lift, see that? And we're turning and moving the brush in and out with the spray on the brush. And this is doing a coarse cleaning, kind of the first stage cleaning on this jack. And once we've rubbed it, I don't know, 10, 12, 13 times or so inserted, we can remove that brush, okay? And we'll wash the brush down with another dose of the spray to kind of clean our brush and keep it, make it last as long as we can, right? We don't want to just waste it. So you can clean these brushes. You could reuse these brushes at least 20 times a brush, so they're pretty robust. The next stage will be to go with our fine brush, which is more of a cotton-based swab. And what this brush is going to do is remove any fine material that might be left over on the jack that the coarse brush did not remove. So once again, we'll spray this with our jack's cleaning solution, pretty liberally, soak it pretty good. And then we'll proceed like before to insert this into the jack, and we'll watch as it comes through. And this makes a really nice final cleaning pass on everything. It'll pick up lint, dust, dirt, some of the smaller stuff that the coarse bristled brush left behind. And look at that. Look, you can already see it shining. Wow, look at that. Okay. And then the same thing, the cliff style jacks, it works as well. These are common on a lot of amps as well. And you don't have to have the amp apart to do this, by the way. I'm just doing this to show you what the process looks like from an inside view, so you can actually see the brush making contact with the connector and doing its job in more of a visual way. But in the real world, we would just do the cleaning without disassembling everything. This is just for the sake of the video, guys. So don't get nervous about having to take your amp apart to clean it. That's not the case. And don't forget, these work on guitar jacks, they work on pedal jacks, they work on mixers, amplifiers, any kind of 1/4-inch jack. So really great all-in-one solution. Get your kit today. They're $50. We got them in stock, ready to ship. Thanks, guys.